I'm here in the Big Apple for a very big Amazon event. It's all about AI being integrated and woven across the Amazon lineup, Alexa Plus, Echo devices. There's so much happening here at Amazon, and someone who understands that really well is here with me, Eric. Saarnio, what a pleasure to see you again.
Excellent. It's so good. Thank you for having me. It's great to see you.
Glad to have you here, Eric. We're here in one of the biggest cities in the world. This is where dreams really happen.
For sure. I love the Big Apple.
Yeah. The Big Apple it is. And I wanted to have a chat with you, Eric, about some of the announcements from today, right? If you consider what's happening at that particular Amazon event that we've just come from,
sure,
I have goosebumps because this isn't AI just in theory. Today we saw live demos which actually worked, and AI in practice is what we got.
Exactly. Listen, what we announced today is we designed products that make AI truly useful for customers. AI that can have an impact, AI that's there when customers need it, but never in the way. It's AI that fades into the background and it makes everybody's lives just a little bit better, a little bit easier, a little bit safer, a little bit more fun.
Eric, it was kind of interesting to see, especially what you've done with the Kindle this time around. We'll get to the Echo devices, but good to see Alexa Plus woven across the ecosystem, like I said. But the Kindle, it's having a little bit of a midlife refresh. I wouldn't say crisis, it's more of a refresh because it was a fantastic device by itself. A lot of book lovers used it from day one.
Yes.
And now it's getting into, tablet territory to do a lot. You've done this before, though, with the Kindle, with the Fire HD tablet as well. But this one's special, note-taking, AI. How is this attempt different from the last time?
Got it. Well, certainly Kindle is definitely having a moment. It is one of our fastest growing product lines right now, double-digit growth. And when you take a look at it, 60% of the customers that are buying Kindle devices are brand new. And so it's really extraordinary. We certainly want to we have the vision for the original Kindle, which was we want customers to have the opportunity to get lost in the author's word. This device just kind of melts away as they're reading a book. We followed that up with the Kindle Scribe. And the idea with the Kindle Scribe is that customers can feel as if they're lost in their own thoughts. And so whether they like to take notes, notebooks at work, or even if it's a diary or sketching, Kindle Scribe is the device for them.
Okay.
Interestingly, here today we announced Kindle Scribe ColorSoft.
Yes.
And this adds the magic of color and to help customers unlock creativity and productivity in their lives.
That's kind of interesting because, we saw that presentation, and of course, it's remarkable in terms of remarkable being a key word, how much it is like writing on paper. And we've seen the demos as well. But then if we move our attention to the Echo Show devices,
yes,
I think it was a low-hanging fruit all along. Now to see some of those tasks being automated, the fact that you're integrating now with Aura. So that becomes my one-stop shop in my kitchen, in my living room. That's a lot of data in that particular device.
It's, honestly, we see Alexa as being the center of AI for customers, enabling experiences that are useful for them, making sure, we have all these devices that are connected to it that help add more data to enable productivity for customers, really make their lives just a little bit easier. And we think Alexa and Alexa Plus can be at the center of this for customers. You saw that here today with some of the devices and some of the experiences. The ability, for example, to connect a Ring camera, for example, to a device and have that help notify you about what's happening around your home is exciting. Another great experience that AI and Alexa helps unlock is the idea that when I can walk into my kitchen, and we have the new OmniSense technology, which includes sensors. OmniSense on Alexa, on our Echo devices, sees that I walk into my kitchen, I start to cook, and it knows I want my favorite cooking playlist to play.
Yeah.
Or it knows when I walk into my living room and I sit on my couch and I start reading, it knows to dim the lights. So it's this idea that AI can help create these experiences for customers, which are really magical.
2 years ago is when I met you in Arlington, Virginia, and that was the conversation about Alexa becoming so much more personal, so much more contextual.
Yeah.
It's been 2 years since then. In the world of AI, that's maybe a decade or a century. How much have you seen this entire ecosystem grow and evolve? And what are those particular points that you think make it a game changer?
Honestly, the pace of innovation right now is extraordinary. We see new inventions on a weekly basis. And we certainly, as soon as we invent something, we roll it out to customers, not just with classic Alexa, but certainly Alexa Plus. We're excited about Alexa Plus. We are rolling it out in early access in the United States. But we're not going to stop there. We're going to look to get it into as many customers' hands across the globe as we can, as fast as we can. And we're working hard to make that happen.
That's kind of interesting because there's a lot of customers in India who would be very interested to know when and how these products come to us and how many of them come to us. What more can you share?
Well, here's what I know. Everything we talked about today, we're going to make available to our customers across the globe, and certainly our customers in India. I know I get messages and notes from customers asking that very question, and here's what I could say. I promise we're working as hard as we can to get these devices and these experiences to India as quickly as we can.
Eric, it's important because in India, it's a very diverse market, a bunch of different regional markets playing out when it comes to content, when it comes to contextualizing. And I remember Amazon Alexa took the lead in bringing in, particular voiceover artists to make sure that the Alexa experience was localized. What are some other steps that you are taking to ensure that the diverse Indian market is served in all its colors and flavors?
Well, this is what's great. India is definitely our fastest growing country in APAC, which is great. And when we take a look and we see what we can do, we want to make sure that the experience is truly personalized for customers in India. Language and voice is just one of them. It's also the partnerships, making sure that we want our AI not just to answer questions or to create content. We want our AI to do things for customers, and partners are going to need to be a big part of that. And so, just as we did with Alexa, working hard to work with local partners in India to make sure that we have that full experience for customers.
Amazon's always taken the lead when it comes to privacy and security. I remember with the Echo devices, since eons, you've had a privacy control on it. And I spoke to Rohit years ago about how that is crucial. The first thing I enter a room with Alexa, I know exactly where to mute it. I know how much data is being shared. That's even more crucial and imperative in a world of AI. And when you have so much data coming into these large language learning models, how do customers, breathe a sigh of relief or have that assurance that their data is safe and secure across these really cool devices?
Well, listen, we know, and for years, trust is paramount to everything we do at Amazon, and certainly that doesn't end with the devices team. So we build safety and security into our devices and build it from the ground up. That hasn't changed over the past many years, and it's not going to change going forward. I do think we've done a good job of earning customers' trusts in India and across the globe. And when you take a look at the devices we launched today, some of the same fundamentals haven't changed. There's still the mute button. There's still the visual cues to let customers know if the device is on or off. And we've committed to this years ago, and I promise it will be the same going forward. We always commit to transparency and control. Customers will have control of their data, and we will always be very transparent about where that data is being used.
Eric Saarnio, what a pleasure to have you here again on the show, and more importantly, in this world of AI, to see how things have grown. I don't know if we've grown a bit older since the last time we met, but in an age of AI, it is absolutely fascinating that you're leading the charge, and we hope to see you soon in India as well.
Excellent. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much.